Wawawiwa! Hi everybody, it's Gamhanan here from Midlife Time Crisis. Thank you for joining me for another solo playthrough. This time around we are playing the demo to a game that pretty much is a homage to a very popular Nintendo 64 game. So if you sort of think back to the bygone eras of Nintendo 64, name one game, apart from Mario 64, that pretty much is a staple game to have in your Nintendo 64 library. So that game I'm speaking of is GoldenEye. Okay, GoldenEye. I mean, like, I don't think I don't think there'll be many people against that. I think it's quite universal. But this game here that we're gonna play is a demo for Agent 64: Spies Never Die. So again, the title sort of, well, I believe anyway. I think it's deliberate, the use of 64, because definitely this harkens back to GoldenEye. And when you sort of see the gameplay, it gives you this really nice, good feelings of how it was when we played GoldenEye for the first time, or even continue to play GoldenEye. I mean, like, people probably have played Perfect Dark as well, and you know, the spiritual successor, if you will. But to me, GoldenEye is a game on its own, 100%. So this game, pretty much, in my opinion, is a type of spiritual successor. I mean, you know, the theme itself is about spies. The gameplay is very reminiscent of GoldenEye, down to, I guess, a bit of the gadgets, but also the aiming. I mean, it's got the very, I guess, we're kind of sort of used to very modern sort of aiming controls. I mean, like, actually, or aiming itself. So this game has no real aiming apart from a very awkward type of sensitive driven aiming system, which is kind of like what GoldenEye was. So hey, look, I'm not gonna babble on too much. I just think that this is a game that I've been very excited to play the demo of, and it didn't disappoint, to tell you the truth. It did not disappoint. So as I sort of played through it, this has got 3 levels, and I think that's enough to sort of showcase the wonderfulness of what this game has to offer for those that sort of love the good old days of GoldenEye and the good old days of the Nintendo 64. So without further ado, here we are going to play Agent 64: Spies Never Die. And hopefully this game does not die upon release. I don't think it will. Alright, thanks everybody, enjoy! Woosa. Okay. I feel like I've missed something. I truly do. Because so I played this level a few times now, and I thought at first I missed an actual opening, like a grate, like a vent on the ground level, you know, like Metal Gear Solid style, like a vent that I have to interact with to open or shoot to destroy. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like in this library section, in this little hallway, this is the actual ventilation hatch that I have to open. Because there's a console that I initially destroyed, thinking that that's how you open it, but that pretty much renders the level and the first objective, disabled. You disabled that first objective. So I wonder if wait a second, wait. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I forgot about my gear. Okay, shit. Oh, okay. I think this is it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Come on, freaking hell. Okay. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Here we go. Found it. Okay, look, I might end the demo there. I think I'll just end the demo there, at least, and then I'll complete, maybe, you know, I'll attempt the castle in my own sort of offline playthrough. But hey, look, what do you guys think? Personally, I loved it. I absolutely love it. It definitely is a homage, or, you know, a self-proclaimed spiritual successor to GoldenEye, because it just reminds me so much of GoldenEye. I remember when I was younger, I played GoldenEye a lot with my brothers and my friends. Mainly the deathmatch, the 4-screen split-screen deathmatch. I played the campaign, you know, enough times, but I actually never finished it, to tell you the truth. It was always the deathmatch that I sort of concentrated a lot on. Now, I guess not because I was good at deathmatching, you know, like PvP sort of gameplay. I think it was just mainly because it was a game. And there weren't many games at that time where you played co-op with other people, or you played with other people, you know. So that was just a really good excuse to, you know, to play with other people rather than, you know, playing by myself and having at least my brothers as an audience, or me being an audience to my brothers playing. So, you know, so it allowed all of us to play. So look, that was look. It's just very good memories. I think the reasons why I love sort of playing games that sort of harken back to old nostalgia is the nostalgia. Is literally the nostalgia part of the game. How games sort of connect you to, you know, fantastic experiences. And then I'm not saying that this new generation of games. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me just interrupt. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can only play up to the tower. All right. So the castle isn't available here. Okay. No, that's good. I think timing wise, yeah, I'm glad I ended here. Yeah, so as I was saying, I mean, it's the nostalgia. Like, you build these memories from really great experiences playing games. I mean, nowadays we're so connected. You know, we're so connected. It's so easy. But back then it wasn't very typical to connect through others in terms of gaming rather than be there in person. But, you know, when you did it, it took a lot of effort. It really did. And because of that, it became a social bit. And it really became a really good excuse to hang out with friends, or, you know, hang out with your siblings. Look, I hope you guys enjoy. That is my playthrough. Sayonara. Peace out.